Take marker. Angel has fallen. Action. A sequel to the sequel. Ooh, right? What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? My name is Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
And one at Cloud X Drive.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. We're bringing the movie world right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it. This is our review of Angel Has Fallen. A sequel to the sequel of Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, now an Angel Has Fallen. What else is going to be the next one?
Devil Has Fallen.
A Demon Has Fallen. That's going to be the next one. We're not mocking it whatsoever, but I mean, let's get right to it, man. I mean, so this is a trilogy that I was actually...
So far.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and say it before I start my review. I did not see the trailers for this. From the title, though, I was all like, that sounds very familiar. So then I found out, oh, yeah, it's a sequel to London Has Fallen. And, you know, giving the benefit of the doubt that I did not see the trailer... Actually, I didn't on the way here, when I got here to my house right before we did the review, I saw a trailer and I was all like, I'm glad I didn't see the trailer because it made me not want to see the movie. Like, it really did. I didn't feel like this movie was very marketed very well in a sense because I didn't really see any marketing for it. No. Like I said, I didn't see any of it. This was done by Lionsgate. So I'm going to say that, first off, I'm going to say I noticed that Gerard Butler was very, like, he's getting old up there. Like, he looks a lot different from 300, ladies and gentlemen, that we saw him in.
I mean, known from.
Yeah, 300. I love him I really do love him in The Ugly Truth. I like that. I don't know if you ever seen that movie. Oh, yeah. It's like a romantic comedy. I love that about. He always brought that masculine comedy to it, and I loved it so much. So let's get on and say. I mean, the stars alone, Morgan Freeman, and of course, is president. What the heck is going on? I know you said, what would you say? Deep Impact. Deep Impact.
This is a prequel to Deep Impact.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, Morgan Freeman as president. It's obviously that happened on the last movie. So I did see the last two movies, and it's funny because when I saw these movies, I didn't see any of these movies in theaters. This is the first of the trilogy that I saw in the theaters. And I am happy about that because the last one, London Has Fallen, it didn't go for me whatsoever. Yeah. I really didn't like it. I didn't like the CGI. The CGI was terrible. I didn't like the way the camera kept moving and it was vibrating. It was very annoying, the last movie. Now you go into this movie, I'm just like, wow, they learned their lesson. Yeah. And this movie, dude, the shots are done very well. I love how the great action sequences are done. I love how it starts off with Gerard Butler. And I love how the story takes place because it really takes place of him and everything he has to show for the past two. What I do love about sequels, what I love so much about sequels are the history. How does this character change from the last two? How does the character change from the last movie? How does the character change? And so forth and so forth. And I love that so much because... I mean, quote unquote, it's not a spoiler. Even Morgan Freeman says it like, after all we've been through, you know, like it just shows that so much. I love the history when it comes to movies. I'm a weird history. I'm not a history major, but I like history movies. I love sequels. Now, London Has Fallen wasn't good. This one really redeemed it. I would say that this really did redeem it as an individual movie. I'm not going to say it redeemed it as a trilogy because I wouldn't say it's even a good trilogy at this moment.
First one was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, London Has Fallen was bad.
The CGI and the planning of this though, like it didn't, the logic of this sense, like where like like in the first one where how the president is so easy to get to, like the White House is so easy to get to, like they're just dropping off. It was just unrealistic to me whatsoever, totally unrealistic. And the second one was just another like flop, I guess you could say, as far as logic goes. This one had more logic in it, I felt like, in a sense.
I think
sort of, yeah.
Still went a little overboard.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, why wouldn't it?
It was a lot more realistic.
Yeah, I would say that. I did love this as well. I loved how the movie started off very good tone. I would say this tone was very relaxed and it wasn't too fast paced and it wasn't too slow either for me in Act 1. Act 2 came out very quick and then stuff started to, fast paced and everything. And the climax of this movie, I'm going to say is the climax of this movie, I really did love a certain scene of where it was like Call of Duty, man. It was like Call of Duty first person shooter scene, and I loved it because the camera angle, the way it was like he was pointing the gun, you could see like the scope, you could see everything. I love that about it. I loved how it was so real and so energetic. And Gerard Butler, I mean, come on, like we seen him do the spears in 300. I mean, we've seen him do a comedy. Now we've seen him do action sequences. But to know that this guy's been through so much crap, through so many, only 2 presidents, that's got to say something. I was like, that's a lot of terrorist attacks.
I think it's you.
Yeah.
you might be the problem.
Yeah, you might be the problem. Juan, what you think of this movie, man?
It was good. It was really good. It had like a lot of more emotional scenes, I would say. Like heartwarming scenes.
Exactly.
It was nice being a father. We get like more character development even throughout the movie. I know how you said we had the history. Too in the beginning of the movie, we see how much he's grown.
Exactly.
Even in this movie, we see more character development.
I would say out of the 3 movies, and I know you said you haven't seen the second one, right?
I don't remember the second one.
Okay, yeah.
I've
So
seen it,
out of all 3 movies, out of all 3 movies, in my personal opinion, this is the best character development in one movie, solo movie. Counting it as its own movie, this is the best we've got out of Gerard Butler as far as character-wise, when he plays that character and everything, Banner. And so, Banning, I'm sorry. I don't know why, I kept thinking Banner. I don't know why, but yeah, Banning. So I am going to say, though, that I really did love we did get a little, I don't want to say cameos, but we did get new cast members in here, of course. We did get Jada Smith, and I was all like, is that Jada Smith? When I first saw on camera, I couldn't really tell, and then I was like, oh gosh, it's Jada Smith. Oh man, that was unbelievable. I'm sorry, Hollywood.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, I am sorry. I apologize. It's just I couldn't see Jada Smith as an FBI agent, as in charge.
I couldn't even see her acting.
Oh come on, girls trip.
No.
Okay, well, that's another discussion. But so going into this movie, I mean, what did you think of as far as like you said character development was good with Gerard Butler. Did you like anything else?
The action sequence, I didn't like the very last one.
Okay.
But besides that, for the most part, they were entertaining.
Yeah.
It was a little humorous at some parts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was funny, and it wasn't.
I know you were laughing at some jokes, and then I know the good thing is about this movie that we experienced with the audience was that a lot of the audience was interacting and they were laughing at the same jokes. For me, I was just like, okay, that's funny, and I did laugh though. I am not gonna lie, I did laugh on certain jokes, and then some that I just like, all right, that's too much.
Yeah,
like, it was
funny, and it just you gotta know when to quit.
No, but see, here's the thing though. For me, because without seeing London Has Fallen and seeing Olympus Has Fallen, there's not really any comedy. So this one, I was like, okay, well, if you've seen the last, if you've seen the last 2, you'll understand why they need to have like some comedy because they've never done that before.
A little break from the seriousness.
From the seriousness, exactly, and that's
At first, it was very like subtle and very appropriate, but then like maybe the same scene, it wouldn't stop, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm supposed to laugh.
No, I got you. Oh man, was this the movie we deserved?
It was. It really was.
I'm on the fence
for the trilogy.
Yes. So I'm on the fence. As far as this, I mean, okay, we gotta rate this movie as a trilogy and a standalone. So a standalone movie, I'm gonna say yes. As a trilogy, no, because I don't like the trilogy. I don't like the last one. The last one left me a bad taste, as far as that goes. But I mean, I will see this. It really did help it though. It really did help it as a whole. It's not a bad trilogy as I thought it would have been. It could have been worse, let's just say that. And it was a good story though. There was a story to be told, which I did like, because that was another thing too I did enjoy that the other ones have always done, is that it's a different obstacle, so to speak. It's a different attack. They're all different attacks, and obviously Olympus Has Fallen didn't go good with me. London Has Fallen didn't. This one actually made more logical sense out of all the 3. And without spoiling it, because I'm not going to mention what exactly happened, but I actually did enjoy that sequence and that obstacle and that scenario a lot more in this movie than I did in the last 2 ever.
Especially
like in the last 2.
Last one.
Yeah. So I'm going to say yes, it's definitely the movie we deserved. What are you going to give it a rating?
I'll probably give it a 5.
Wow. All right.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Not that much. Like I wouldn't watch this again unless it was like
on cable, right?
Maybe even then.
See, because it's funny, because I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen, I did see both these movies on cable. I didn't even see them. They were on FX. I saw them both on FX. And, of course, at the time, they didn't have FX streaming and all that stuff. But, I mean, I did see this movie on FX, and I was just like, oh, let me just watch it.
It was enjoyable. Like, if I had paid to watch this movie, I wouldn't have left the theater with that much of a bad taste.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It wasn't like, It Comes at Night.
Oh, okay.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But, like, I left the theater, and I was content.
Okay.
But I wouldn't pay to watch it again.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it wasn't as good as we thought, but it's not a terrible movie.
No, I thought it was going to be worse. As soon as they announced this movie and I saw...
Me too, because I was
just like, why are we getting a third?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why. And I was like, man, Gerard Butler, like, let it go.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he held on, because it was, again, an enjoyable movie still.
I'll say that too. Man, okay, so... given the benefit of the doubt of everything, knowing that I did not see this in the, going in, I did not see the trailer for this. I actually did enjoy it much so that I thought I would have. I mean, I'll be honest. I really didn't think I was going to enjoy this movie whatsoever. I thought I was going to be looking at my time like almost like Hobbs and Shaw all over again. But then there was a story to be told, and there was actual character development between Gerard Butler, and there was build up. There was chemistry that I did love. That I don't want to spoil it for you, but there is chemistry between another new character that was in here, and I did know him from so many movies. I mean, his first name's Nick. Y'all know in the cast, but. So I'm going to say that I did love that chemistry as well, the new characters that they introduced us to, and I loved it so much that I was laughing at the many jokes that they were throwing at each other. I loved how they show us a behind-the-scenes story in a sense of Gerard Butler, kind of, not really, without spoiling it for you, but I really did enjoy that so much. They actually go above and beyond, so it's not just the main, obviously it's the main thing that's happening, but it shows us a little background of to who Gerard Butler comes from and all that stuff, and I did love that a lot. Climax was really good. I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give this a rating. I'm probably gonna give it a 5, man. I'm gonna go solid 5. 5. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5.
All around.
Yeah. 5 all around. I will say this: it's a film that has great stunts, action sequences, but does this save the movie as a whole? This will work for some, and it won't work for others. I'll say that as a statement. I definitely recommend this movie if you just want a closure of the last two. I do recommend go seeing it. Now, if you're gonna go see a movie this weekend and you just had to choose one movie, I would not choose this movie. Just a personal opinion on it. I would not say go see this movie.
What would you choose over it?
Honestly, I'll let you know. Ready or Not is probably coming out. It's coming out. It just came out. Yeah, Ready or Not's coming out. So I mean, that's another movie that I'm actually going to be seeing two nights from now. So I'll let you know how good that movie is, if it is any good. But I'm actually more excited for Ready or Not, and I've seen advertising for that movie so many times, and it hasn't changed my mind whatsoever. So just to know that, like, to see so much advertising and not to have it change my mind yet, I'm not getting annoyed of it. That says a lot. So then again, it's the same ad that comes over and over and over. So it doesn't give away too much. It just shows the same action sequences. But to stay on point on this movie, I'm going to say, if you want closure, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check this out in theater near you. Even if you're a Gerard Butler fan, check it out, guys.
I think if you want an action movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Action.
Like a thriller.
I'll say this. A popcorn movie. You want a popcorn movie? Come see this movie, guys. A popcorn movie.
$10 popcorn.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to buy this movie. No. Nope. Maybe. No? Not.
I wouldn't even buy it on DVD.
Dang. What if it was on sale? $5.
I wouldn't even buy it on VHS. Nope.
Dang.
Save on $5.
Pawn shop, $2.
I'm going to the pawn shop.
Dang. All right. Alrighty, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like a review. Thank you for making us a part of your day. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
And I'm on that Cloud X Drive.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. Put all the comments down below. Maybe you really did enjoy it. Maybe we're just freaking messing up the mood for you right now. Put on the comments down below, guys. Maybe you hated it. Put on the comments down below. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.